Good morning all my dear students. So let's continue with the chapter number 7 from your English reader, where we are going to do C part, answer the following question in your own words. Starting with question number 1, describe Terenty's appearance when Fiocla met him at the kitchen gardens. Answer is, Terenty was an old man with a thin pock-marked face, white hair, very long legs. He was barefoot and dressed in a woman's tattered jacket. Moving on to question number 2. According to Terenty, why was rain important? Rain was important according to Terenty because it feed the grass and the trees. Question number 3. What did Terenty explain to the children about a swarm of bees? Terenty told the children that during rains, swarm of bees who had been looking for a house settled on a tree. Bees always settle down if water is sprinkled on them. To take the swarm, the branch should be covered with a sack, then bent and shaken well so that the bees fall into it. Next is the turn of question number 4. Why did Fiocla get a swelling on her neck? Answer is, Terenty says that the swelling on Fiocla's neck is caused by the rain that trickled down on the Spanish flies on some tree in the wood and then fell on her neck. Moving on to question number 5. Briefly mention all that Terenty and the children discussed about nature before they reached the riverside. Answer is, before they reached the riverside, Terenty and the children discussed about ants, bees, a train, wildflowers, animals and stones, herbs to cure diseases, the age of a horse or a cow, and how to say what the weather would be the next day by looking at the sunset, the moors or the birds. Next is question number 6. How did Terenty, his friend, the innkeeper, the market gardener, the shepherd and other villagers know about the secrets of nature? Who taught them all? Answer is, they learned the secrets of nature in the fields, the wood and by the river bank. They were taught by the sun, the trees, the wild herbs, the birds and by the nature. Next is question number 7. What sort of relationship did Terenty, Fiocla and Danilka share? Elaborate with a few examples from the story. Terenty and the children loved and trusted each other and were ready to share with each other. Fiocla runs to Terenty for help that he readily gives. They share Danilka's bread and later Terenty quietly leaves bread for them. Therefore, it is a very strong and a loving relationship among them. Now, we move on to question number 8. Write a character sketch of Terenty and give instances from the story to justify your answer. So here we go with answer number 8. Terenty is a poor cobbler. He has no shoes himself and wear a tattered jacket. He is old, tall and has a thin, pock-marked face and white hair. He loves Fiocla and her brother Danilka. His kindness is seen in his readiness to help the children. He is very knowledgeable about nature and freely shares his knowledge with the children. He has acquired this knowledge from nature, not from books. He is devoted to God as he says a prayer after a meal. He is very generous, quietly leaving some bread for the children while they are sleeping. So these were the question and answers from the C part, that is, answer the following question in your own words. So I hope you all must have understood. So please complete your question answers in your notebooks, do the work neatly and also go through them once. And above all, keep attending your classes regularly. Till then, stay safe and have a nice day.